Hello and welcome back to the Jean Bechtel School for Music series of tutorials on how to play the violin part for our book Tightrope Themes, one-string etudes for violin and piano. I am Taylor Bennett and today we are going to be working on the 7th etude in this book. This is going to move us onto the E string. If you've been following us chronologically, we've gone through the G, the D, the A, and now we are finally all the way up to the E string. That means that this song is going to be in E major, so you are going to have F sharps and G sharps, which for you means that your fingers are going to go 1, 2, and 3 on your violin. If you have tapes, all of those fingers are going to be on the tape. No need to worry about high 3s or low 2s. This song is also going to be in the 4/4 time signature, so again, we're counting 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. I do recommend counting in your head, doing that subdividing with the ands, as I mentioned in the previous video, just to make sure that you're keeping a steady tempo and not kind of letting yourself get mushy when you have the sections where you're not going to be having those eighth notes. Sometimes you're going to be playing nice, long, whole notes, half notes, and then sometimes you're going to see those eighth note figures, but always count for the eighth note to make sure that you stay in tempo. All right, let's begin. Let's look at this first section. We are going to begin on open E. Now, open E is a little bit of a scary note, right? Because it's known for being a little harsh, a little strident. So really do your best. Think a lot about your bow control, keeping a nice light bow, not so light that it gets whiny, but definitely not crunchy, and just trying to really bring out the beauty in the E string. Let's hear from the beginning. There's our beginning. So as I said, we're starting out on open E. We're just going to be walking up with our fingers. Next comes first finger, then second finger, then step back down, 1, 2, 1, E. So at the very beginning, we're not even worrying about first finger. It's just focusing on those first two fingers. Let's go ahead and listen to that one more time, then I'll go on and we'll chat about that. Now moving on, I'm going to add in that third finger. We're going to do kind of the same pattern, but we're going to start on the second finger. So we have 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, open E. Let's hear that. I'm going to continue on to our new section. Stop right there. I want to talk about these 4 measures. Now in these 4 measures there's going to be a crescendo, so you're going all the way from mezzo piano, medium soft, all the way up to forte, nice and loud. Again, we just have our whole notes and our quarter notes here, but we are preparing for those eighth notes, so really make sure that you're counting that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and keeping yourself ready. Here we're starting on first finger, then going 2, 3, 2, 1, open E, then 1, 2, 1, 2. Go ahead and listen one more time. Listen really for that crescendo, and then I'm going to continue on into our section that includes our eighth notes. Really kind of our climactic middle section here. And our eighth notes are going to begin at the very beginning of the measure, right? We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're going to begin on our third finger, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. So we're just going down and up, down and up. Now in both of your measures that include eighth notes, these are going to be the same notes. It's the same figure both times. What changes is then the second measure, the half notes that we're playing. In the first time through, in measure 18, we're playing first finger and second finger. And then in measure 20, we're going to play third finger and first finger. Go ahead and listen to it one more time. I am going to continue on. All right, now I'm going to continue. This will sound similar to your beginning. Now, right at this point, you are going to repeat. You're going to repeat the song starting from measure 13. So you're going to play all of that again, then you're going to have an ending portion. Your ending portion is going to be different. The part that I just played is just a repeat of your opening section. So let's just listen to the second ending, how we're closing out the song. Nothing crazy here. We just have a whole note that is going to be an open E, then 1, 2, 1 in a quarter, quarter, half note rhythm, and then we are going to finish with an open E. The main thing you want to keep in mind as you play this song is making sure to really soften up that open E, make sure it doesn't sound squeaky, and you'll do just great. Let's listen to the whole song.